Okay, so at the minute we're in Queen's Hospital in Romford. Unfortunately, me and my best friend's boyfriend, we were attacked yesterday. Literally while we was walking up to Victoria, trying to find her. We couldn't find her anywhere. Finally, I've been discharged. We're gonna go home now. I've got my discharge letter. We've got some tablets here. We've got some prescription, and we've got this so that I can go and speak to the officers that are involved. Literally just waiting for Jack to come now so that he can take me home. He's going to be bringing the wheelchair up here because my back's playing up on me something rotten. So yeah, I mean I'll speak about the rest of it when we get back, but yeah. Okay, see you. I'll speak to you soon. Hi guys, so very quickly, what the clip you just saw was while I was in the hospital. That happened yesterday, early yesterday morning, which is when I shot that video. I've just been in bed all day, resting up. My back is still really hurting me. And tomorrow I'm going to film and actually say what happened. I've just been trying to rest today, and it's going to seem like 2 seconds because I'm going to go from being in the hospital to this clip to the next story. Well, not story, it's kind of a story because I'm telling it to someone else, but you know, saying what would actually happen is going to be 2 seconds. It's going to jump from this to straight to that. But hey, so what happened when I was attacked is my best friend was extremely upset. And she ran out of her property with her shoes on. Not with her shoes on, without her shoes on. Obviously, I run after her to hopefully try and calm her down. I couldn't find her. When her fiance came around the corner, we went off to start trying to find her. And there was a group of 5 lads that were there, and every time I was shouting like Victoria, they were going Victoria, like trying to take the mickey out of my voice or whatever. And then they started to shout at James, and then they one of them, the one with the fuzzy hair, came straight up and started dancing in James's face, like trying to put on an Irish accent, going like do you want to fight me, dear? Do you want to fight me? But with an Irish accent. And I said to them, I said, he's Welsh, not Irish. So I think the reason they smacked and went crazy on us is because they thought that James was a traveller. And people around this area, they do not like travellers one tiny, incy-wincy little bit. They really, 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 really hate travellers. But yeah, the skinny one literally flew past me, and I could see him go to hit James. So I went to grab him, and he punched me in my face and pushed me over to the floor, and started to hit James. And then when I got back up again, because I hadn't hurt myself too bad at that point, it was just my knee, I think, I got back up and I went to stop them again. And by this time, the guy had James up against the car and was beating on him. The skinny guy was beating him still. And the one with the fuzzy hair, he punched me in my stomach and he kicked me into the road. And there was traffic, cars coming. So they moved out the way. They didn't stop though. They just carried on going. And so I was laying in the road. I couldn't move or anything. I was in such a... What the hell is going on there? I was in such a lot of pain. I mean, I think... It was horrible, horrible, horrible. And obviously James, he got the worst of it. They carried on beating on him. And then I was on the phone to the police the whole time. I'd phoned the police because I could tell something was going to kick off. So, yeah. And then someone did eventually... I'm so sorry about the wobbly camera. My arm's going dead. I'm holding it up. Yeah, someone eventually did stop, and asked us if we were okay, asked if the police were coming and things like that. And yeah, and then when the police arrived, I was on the floor. I had to sort of drag myself over to James to see if he was still breathing and conscious and stuff. When the police come, he tried to have a go at me for being in the road. Sorry about that. My my camera, my phone ran out of memory, so I had to delete some stuff. It'd be a good idea if I go back and try and figure out where I was, actually, wouldn't it? So, the police officer, when he got on the scene, he, you know, he wanted me to get out of the road. He kept saying to me that, you know, where there was still traffic coming along, you know, that that they might not be able to see his car and that his car's going to get hit. I was really, really, really pissed off about that, but I was just like, whatever. But the lady who witnessed it, she was a nurse, and she's saying to the copper, she needs to stay laying down because I've fractured my spine in the past. If I've re-fractured my spine and I move, or something like that, you know, whatever it is, I think that's just with your neck, you could be paralysed or something. But she, nonetheless, you know, she said that I shouldn't be moving, but he was adamant he wanted me out the road, so, that lady had run up the road to get my mum, because my mum didn't live that far away. And my mum and the copper helped me up, and I went and sit in the front seat. They didn't find the guys, and we were taken off to hospital. Obviously you saw that in the beginning, the clip. That happened on the 18th of December. It's now like the 20. It's 2 days after Boxing Day. It's the 29th of December. I don't know, every time I tried to speak, I kept getting really pissed off and angry and things like that, so I thought, try to just do it when I can do it without getting really aggy. So, yeah, that's what happened. We're waiting for the police to come and collect my clothes still, that they asked me to keep hold of. They asked, you know, that they haven't even taken a statement from me yet. They didn't want to take one at the hospital because I was so poorly. But they took a statement off of James. They just haven't sent it to him for him to sign or anything. So nothing is being done at the moment, and I'm not very happy about it. But I keep phoning them. What can I do? That's it, you know. What am I supposed to do? Beg them to help me? No, I shouldn't have to. So that was that. James is getting better as well now. My back, I can move around without my wheelchair and my crutches now. I was in my wheelchair for a couple of days after, because I couldn't even stand up properly without it hurting. So yeah, well, thanks guys, and I'm going to upload a video of Caden, bless him. He decorated my room and gave me a foot massage and everything, bless him. The day after it happened. He's such a sweetie. So I'll speak to you later on, guys, okay? So, toodles.